guys with a video on how to configure the action setting to Chat GPT to send information to a Word document. Um, any information that you want to send or type within the GPT, whether this is long formatted content or any type of data or information you would like to send to a Google Doc right from ChatGPT, I'll be teaching you guys how to do that now. It will be through the app Zapier. Um, I will have the links in the description for all those links. So yeah, let's get into it. I don't want this video to be super long. I'm gonna keep you guys here for too long. So first things first, you go to your actual GPT. So what I would be doing personally is just using one of the ones I already have. I already have configured, but I'll walk you guys through the steps. So here's one I have. One of my goal trackers. I personally use ChatGPT to track all of my goals for the quarter. So I'll be using this as an example or a rubric in order to do this. So step number one is going to the actions configuration on the action section of your GPT. So you see I kind of already have it in here, but I'll delete it just for teaching purposes. So first things first, you come to this website here, Zapier. Again, like I said, I'll put this in the description. But step number one is getting to the screen and finding this URL right here. You can go ahead and copy that. Control C, or you can obviously right click and copy as well. You take this link and you paste it right into here. You paste it right into there and you hit import. And once you import this, all this information here, all this code automatically gets posted into this schema here. The schema is essentially the code that connects ChatGPT or connects Zapier to ChatGPT to connect to your Google Doc. So this is the code or the schema that automatically generates in order to make that happen. So step number two is instructing it in the instructions tab of your GPT, giving it the instructions to do the set instructions. So there are multiple ways you can create the rules or the instructions for it. But here in the Zapier website, they have an actual rubric or steps that you can kind of copy and use, which is what I do. This isn't the only way to do it, but this is a pretty good rubric that works. So I personally use it. You see, this is kind of like a basic one for any configuration. You see, you got one. So this is step number two, getting this information and pasting it into your instructions. So I already have my instructions set, but I will delete just to show you guys how you do it. So what I do is I paste this information in here. And what I do is, so these are the steps that will that the GPT will generate once it runs the actions, which we'll see later. But what's important here is this required actions here. So because we're only connecting to a Google Doc, you see it's actions configure link, actions configure link. This is two actions that are set up, but we only need one because we're only doing Google Docs. But you guys You can see you guys can run 2 apps at once from one GPT if you so choose to. But since we're only using Google Docs, we're going to go ahead and delete this one. So that's step 2, getting the instructions put in here and making sure you only have one action. Unless you guys are using 2 apps in one, make sure you delete the second one. So step number 3, come to this page here. I was already kind of playing with this, so I'll go back. Again, the link for this will be in the description. So this is pretty much all the Zapier configurations that I have created. So the first thing you will have to do, if it's not already created, is to make one. I won't make one from scratch, but what I will do is kind of like remake the one that I already have. So first things first, I'll clear this. First thing you want to do is when it says actions. So if you're starting from scratch, what you would do is, oh man, I kind of deleted it. Well, I guess, this is perfect. I deleted mine, so let's start brand new. Didn't mean to delete my my actions, but this is perfect for instructional purpose. So let's look in this actions. Let's look up Google Doc. So if you're just sending information from Chat GPT, obviously you can make you can have a sheet already in your Google Docs made. You can have it a Google document with a specific name, and it can send information to that specific Google Doc. There's a lot of different ways you can do it, as you see by here. But what I'll be doing is I'll be creating a new document. As far as new documents goes, all you really need is have AI guess the document name, have AI guess the fields for document content. Keep this as AI, just keep it basic. Folder, you can keep that, you can have AI guess that as well. And the most important part here is the action name. So the action name is what will pop up. It's what will pop up once we hit enable action, and also it is what you'll be copying and putting into your instructions inside your actual GPT. So I will be calling this weekly or Q for Google, or more so Q for, and this is just my personal configuration of the GPT that I have. Based on whatever you guys be using, you'll name it whatever you want to call it. Q4 weekly goals document. I'm kind of reconfiguring my GPT in real action. I didn't mean to delete my own personal one, but this is good. So you hit enable action and go back to it. You grab this link right here, and you also grab the actual name. So Q4 weekly goal document. So step number, what are we on? Step number 4 or 5? Or 4 and 5. You go to the action, and that's where you put your name. And my name for that was Q4 weekly goal document. And next, you put the actual link right here. So once you do that, you can close out. You can hit update. And we'll go to our GBT. So now what I'm going to be doing is using my GPT as a rubric to show you guys exactly how it sends information to an actual Google Doc. So let's say I'm setting my goals for the week. Let's say I'll just make, let's say your goal, I'll just create some basic some goals. Let's say you're a student, right? And you need to so I'll send these goals off. I'll put the date in, let's say 10/21, so 10. When is the end of the week? The 22nd. So 10/27. So as soon as I give it the date, it should automatically, do I have my GPT configured? It should automatically send to sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Send. So usually it does send the information automatically, but if it doesn't, then we can always say send to Google Doc. And you see the action, starting action is starting to configure. We obviously is always going to ask you to sign in first. Bring to the screen, just hit allow. Always hit confirm. It at times says error talking to, you can pretty much ignore that. Give it some time. And you see it's been successfully added to a new Google Doc. And it also gives you the link. So you can just click on the link and you will see all the information we put is here. Q4 weekly goals. It'll put you on this week and it put all the goals you got. So that's the last step. That's how you configure your GBT to send information to a Google Doc. So I hope this information was helpful. Again, like I said, I'll put everything in the description. Please subscribe. Also in the comment section, if it's anything I missed or you guys got any questions, please ask. Other than that, hope you have a good day and hopefully you guys learn something. Peace.